Doctor, sorry. I'm sure may mga nagtatanong dyan. Budget-wise, monthly, how much should a human set aside to have a decent monthly upkeep for his pet?
Yeah, for the regular upkeep, I would say 1,000 pesos a month for a twice, every 2 weeks
Hindi
grooming.
naman pala.
Hindi na masama
It's
yan.
not expensive.
Unless otherwise you have medical issues, di ba? Yun, ibang kwento na yan. But on a regular basis like grooming, 1,000 pesos including vitamins, regular vitamins, that would be just about it.
Napansin ko rin not to be how do I say it? Not to be morbid. May mga pet cemeteries also, no?
Yes, that's right. Well, nowadays there's so many ways that you can properly dispose your beloved animals. When an animal stays with the owner for say like 15 years, they're
Sakit
just
eh.
like part of the family already.
yeah.
They don't want it to just be buried and that's it. You know, we have cremation.
Yun nga, may cremation.
Yes, we have water cremation now.
What is
I
water
don't know, I
cremation?
really haven't. Aqua cremation, sometimes they call it. But it's a way of disposing the remains, and they get the paw prints. It's embedded in a box.
Oh.
They get some clips of the hairs.
When you cremate your pet, do you get the ashes? Or?
Yes, of course. There's also an urn that you can take home.
Okay, now
And plus a little remembrance from yeah.
Oo nga daw. Let's go back to the living pets naman. In your opinion, meron bang pinakamalambing na aso o pusa?
Yeah, yeah. Just I told you there's some.
Live po, kaya maingay lang kami. Ano? This is, again, let me just plug. We're at Bahay Ligaya, and this is what you call Humidor Nights. We're here every Tuesday for now.
Wow.
So we hope this is the continuance of Humidor, our cigar bar before, but we've elevated Humidor to a more personal collection of things that you love in this world that you want to preserve.
Yeah.
Pwede ba i-preserve ang girlfriend dyan?
Kung pwede, no?
Okay, getting back,
Yes.
anong breed ang pinakamalambing? Or it's not on the breed, it's how you...
No, there's some breeds that are really honed to be a family dog, you know. For big dogs, for small dogs, we have Shih Tzu, we have Lhasa Apso. So those are really dogs that are really very clingy. Shih Tzus,
Selosa yun eh.
selosa, clingy. They really are looking for attention, you know.
Di ba yan yung nagmamasahe? Ay, hindi, Shih Tzu massage pala yun. Sorry.
Then, Shih Tzu is good for Shiatsu. Iba naman
Shiatsu.
Shiatsu na. Talaga si Direk.
Sorry.
Okay, other than that, for big dogs, we have Labrador, Golden
love
Retriever. Those are really family dogs. If you're looking for really... And they're also protect dogs. They can also be considered as companion dogs. They could be a guard dog and at the same time, a very good family dog.
Yung daw Dalmatian, at their old age na nabubulag.
Na, pretty much all dogs are going to that stage already. When you grow old and then just like humans, di ba? Bumapalpak na rin yung tinatawag na, especially if they have metabolic diseases like mga blood parasitism, multi-organ failure, diabetes, yan. Meron din sa aso niyan. Yeah. That's why nabubulag. Then they get cataract, they get, you know, if they get, say like a wound on their pupils, minsan nagkakatarata rin yan.
Okay, kayong groomers, babalik na naman ako sa inyo,
Mm.
sa mga groomers mo and the doctors, the vets. They're these killer dogs, di ba? I mean, do you call them, sorry, I used to own 11 dogs, but ako yung old school.
I would say vicious
Ano
dog,
to?
not
Yung
really
the vicious
killers.
ones,
Yeah, the
no?
vicious ones.
Di ba kayo natatakot doon?
Well, I've been in practice for 37 years now. So pretty much when I see a dog coming into the clinic, I can size up or have a profile whether they would bite me or not, or if I could handle the dog or
So
not.
are you what they call a dog whisperer na?
Probably over time, yes. I would say, yeah. I can pretty much kind of assess it on how they walk. They look at you. They have their facial expression. And some dogs are really alpha. When you say alpha, they would bite, they would be the leader of the pack. They would be more of an aggressive type.
Leader of the
Yeah.
pack. The alpha dog ba yun?
Yeah, alpha dog, the leader of the
But
pack.
it's not just dogs that we're talking about here. What's really interesting? What's the most exotic pet that you've ever groomed
Well,
or
the most exotic
treated?
ones right now are what they call as the bullies, the exotic bullies. Yeah.
What are exotic bullies?
Exotic bullies, they are a product of inbreeding or something like
Huh?
that na minsan ang pangit-pangit, the more na pangit sila, the more expensive they are. And they have bow-legged, very
Why do they
abnormal.
do that? I like a chow chow.
Well, but they're really very expensive. They would be selling for around 150 to 300
Shoes.
pesos,
It's really a good
300,000.
way to make a living also, no? Breeding.
Breeding, yes, that's right, Direk.
What about the Great Danes?
Oh, Great Danes are gentle giants. Napakabait niyan, yan. They're called the gentle giants.
Are they expensive to?
Yes, they are.
Why?
Well, pretty much not all can afford. So, very rare lang na may nag-aalaga naman. First and foremost, they eat just like having 3 people living in your plate. That's how much they eat, And you should really can afford to have a budget for that.
O ganito na lang. Advice for
Mm.
those who want to get into pets.
Okay, my advice is always like you have to have number one time. If you really wanted to have pets, they're also living being that they need attention, they need love and care. So what you've said, direct yung tender loving care, they need that. Number two, you should have at least a budget, just like raising a kid. You have to have a budget for vaccination, for deworming, for grooming. At the same time, save some money for their medical needs, di ba?
Can you leave them alone in your marami ako nakikita ngayon, especially mga call center agents, that they have their own dog and then they have a studio. Can you leave them alone?
Well, most of the studios nowadays are not allowing pets to be there kasi yun nga isang bagay hindi naalagaan. But they do allow cats. Cats are more
Quiet,
self-independent.
cool.
Yeah, cool. And other than that, small breeds, they allow it in studio or condominiums.
Birds.
But technically, dogs, if you are just taking care of you have just a small space, get a small dog. Ganun lang. And then-
Wag na kayong mag-isip pa ng malalaki.
And big dog needs to run, needs to jump, needs to have a high energy. Kasi hindi nila mailalabas yung energy nila, lalong kukulit yun.
Oh.
O lalong pangit din.
Kasi I see these videos that when you come home, they really like
Yeah.
dinadamba ka, no?
That's the best part of having a pet, you know. Daig nun yung 3 girlfriend mo, direct. Joke lang. Joke lang. What I mean by that is, they would really, that's why they're called man's best friend. That's the name of my clinic. It's because they are loyal to one master. Talagang pag nakilala ka niya, for life, you can keep the dog and just be the one-man master talaga na sinusunod niya. Ganun sila eh.
Leading to that, maybe it's time for you to talk about your show.
Well, I would like to invite everyone and thank you so much, Direct Sketch, for this opportunity to promote our show at Pinoy Extreme Channel 106 Signal TV. But first and foremost, salamat sa Pinoy Extreme for always supporting our shows. We have I Love Pets. I Love Pets because I've been observing that no shows currently na lumalabas that deals with how to take care of pets. So I made a show that is more of a sit comedy with Brad Pitt, of
Iba yung
course.
format.
Yeah, with Brad Pitt, and then that's why we normally insert a little bit of formal information on how to take care of their pets, on what are certain diseases that needs to be maintained, vaccinations. But let me invite you every 7 to 8 rather, every day. Ganun kami kamahal ng
Ano pa yung time slot niya?
Andun pa. And thank you so much, Direct Sketch. Come and watch it. You will enjoy the show. You will
fun.
have a lot of
I love it.
information. Yeah. And we have one more show, The Buhay Vlogger.
Yes.
It's all about vlogging, and we're inviting and sharing with you the tricks, the challenges of different vloggers on how they made it, and on their as part of their daily living na yun. Thank you.
Ayun.
Direk.
2 very unique shows that you should catch in our channel. where you will see Dr. Eric here. And ang dami ko napupulot nung pinanonood ko yan. May mga factoids siya. Factoids. And okay din yung iba niyang pets doon.
Hindi nakasama sa kwentuhan dire. Bumabawi ka.
Okay, Doctor, thank you very much
Thank you
for
so
gracing.
much. Wow. This
gracing
was a
the
very
Humidor
very
Show.
nice talk na ano. And you know, we need this para ang mga nag-aalaga ng pets has a little bit of an idea that dogs are just like human beings. They have this tinatawag nating living conditions that we need to take care of them.
Okay. Oh, we'll flash you the numbers
Yeah.
after we edit. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Galing.